Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday, November 28th, I believe. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. 27th or 28th. Let me check here. Today is Friday, November 28th. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Today is Black Friday. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yeah. Did you have a good day yesterday? Did you find some things to be thankful for? Yeah. I'm kind of glad it's over with. I'm becoming very much a homebody. So, why do they call it Black Friday? Well, because I think it was started by the police department in Philadelphia because of all the chaos and everything. People buy, the old consumerism. And so the police had to work long hours to keep everything in order. So they called it Black Friday. Then later on, this is, I got it off of Google. Later on, the retailers called it Black Friday so that when people come to buy, they would get out of the red and make profit and have a good, profitable year. So I wish all the retailers a profitable year this year. I wish you a really good year. Maybe you'll find some bargains out there. I'm going to stay home. I'm finishing up my sorting and I want to drag down the Christmas tree and start decorating for Christmas. What I have on my desk here, I found a roll. I think this is probably a Dollar Tree roll, but it's very Christmassy. I want to work on my holiday journal and I want to, the Santa Claus, I believe, these are okra pods that I painted a couple years ago. And I want to put a tie on the elf. I've got a Santa and an elf. So I want to get that done so I can hang them up on my my canvas stand. Let me get over here into my notepad so that I can welcome folks in. Get to my live stream here. There I am. So, is anybody here? Is anybody here? There's 3 people watching. Welcome in. And it is Teresa. You love those pods? Maybe I'll try. We tried to grow okra last year, but it didn't grow. So, conditions have to be right for it. So, I'm going to try again this year because we have grown okra before. And these, if you let the pods dry out, these were big pods, but they were not big and fat. They were slender. And so you let them dry out and you can paint them. I got a black cat and a ghost up already hanging up. Ha. So, good morning, Miss Teresa. Okra is a long growing season, yeah. Well, you're down south, Teresa. You would probably know about okra because they grow okra mostly down south. My dad used to grow it all the time. He was from Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Oh dear. That was a joke. So, I want to work on my holiday art journal today. I want to work on maybe doing some wax seals later on. I don't know. I work kind of slow, so I have to laugh at my picture. It goes in 3x speed here on my tablet. I don't know why. It's set at 1x. I'm going to try to set that down. Let's set it down a little here. There. Normal. I'm going to set it down a little because my speed gets shaky. Now it's probably too slow. Let me set the quality while I'm here. Quality advanced to 1080. Yeah, I think now I'm too slow. Let me fix that speed back again. I've got it at, let's go back to normal. There's something wrong with my speed. I don't know. I don't know what. My normal is 1.5 and my slow is 0. Who else is in here? Teresa. Oh, hi, Light Star. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, I come on normally my morning streams on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings. I come on at 6 a.m. Central. So I'm Central. You might be in a Western time zone, which makes it really early for you. I don't know where you are. So good morning, and good morning to folks up in the balcony. Let me fix my chat. Let me fix it to all messages. There we go. If you're up in the balcony watching, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, let's do the okra pods first. This one I think I can hang up. It just, the string is a little twisted in here. But I think I can hang it up. I think there's enough of a thread. This one needs a thread. So let's put a thread on him. He's going to get a red thread. That's what I have out here. So we went to the casino yesterday for lunch, and it was okay. It was a little different, but you know, it was a buffet. There were a lot of people there. A lot of people. I had the roast. We got the rest. She couldn't get us in real early for the reservations. I guess it probably filled up pretty fast for her, and so we couldn't get in till about 1:30, and then there was still a waiting line. There was still a line even at 1:30, and when we went through the line, everybody else had already gone through, and they were running to catch up with refilling all of the food, you know, on a buffet line, and we kind of got the last of the food, I think. Let's see, I'm going to leave a loop here to tie it through. Come through this way. Come through this way, Mary. But it was warm, but it was kind of the bottom of the barrel what I got. And some of our crowd went through again, and they said the second time through it was better. And I did enjoy the apple crisp though. Not apple crisp, it was apple dumpling? No, what? Not apple dumpling. Apple cobbler. Apple cobbler was good. Let's see. I need one more tie here. I enjoyed that. I just enjoyed being with the family. That was good. Got to see my grandniece, got to see my nephew. I can give my nephew hugs. He takes hugs, but the rest of the family is not a huggy family. Okay, I'm not going to stand up and put these on the stand till after the stream. So that's done. So I'm working in the journal here, the little holiday art journal. And this is the page I've been working on. I worked on this yesterday. It's got a little bubble in there, but I think it's okay. And this I cut out of the magazine. It says Christmas tree decoration traditions. France will put a red apple on their tree to symbolize the forbidden apple of Eden. Ukrainians decorate their tree with spiders and cobwebs because of an old folklore story. They think this will bring them good luck throughout the year. Australia will decorate their trees in flowers and seashells since their Christmas is during the summer. Denmark will make paper hearts and fill them with treats and goodies, which they then hang on their Christmas tree. People will hide a pickle in the Christmas tree, and the first one to find it will be granted good luck and wealth for the next year. In Iceland, they decorate their tree with 13 human figures representing 13 Santas. Represents a story of the 13 trolls who came to visit Christmas on the 13 days leading up to Christmas. 13. So I put some dangles here and have a little flip page, and on this flip page it's Thanksgiving and New Year's activities, and there are 25 of them. I won't read them all. And then I have a little pocket, and that's where I ended yesterday. And inside that pocket, I have let me find it. Oh, my scissors. There's a little folded newspaper piece with a little tradition of the rituals of light, from Advent candles to winter solstice. And so I'm going to put this in the pocket here. I think I am. It just fits right there. So now we're ready to do another page. It looks like I need a little help. And I had broken that out, I think, of this. I have a paper weaving page. I have 4 signatures here. I'd like to get this done before I was watching Dee Dee Willingham, and she's doing a book that she got on Amazon by Cassie somebody. You'd have to go. I'm sure she put it in her description box, but I ordered it, and when December rolls around, it's going to get here December 1st. So when December rolls around, I'm going to work in that. So let's see. I'm still working on this page and this page. So let's put some stuff up here. I need more room. All right, my scissors. And I was looking at my pile of stuff here. I've got this wax seal, and I've got some Tim Holtz. I've got another wax seal on this one. And what I have is, when I've been sorting, I found all these extra papers and stuff. I want to use this up. Not all of it is holiday-y, but maybe I can make it holiday-y. This says free gift. Here's a card. I can use that. And I have this. They came from Jacqueline. I was looking at it. I thought, that could be actually that could be. Let me get all these other things off here. That could be a transparent art journal page on that one that I wove, my woven page. And I could show the weaving. I don't want to cover up all my pretty weaving. And a flip in here would be nice. It's kind of large, but I think if I double it and put it inside here. So I'm going to come back to this one. I'll do that one next. I want to finish this one. So what do I have here? Build with the best. I don't need the build. I could do something else. I've got music some more of this music. That could actually go right here. I could put this on here. Something fell. I'm looking for my glue sticks over here. So, what are you guys up to today? You gonna go shopping for Black Friday? Let me refresh my chat. Are you gonna brave the crowds? If you were, I would think that you'd already be gone. I kind of think Black Friday, with the evolution of the internet, all that shopping on Black Friday has kind of died down a little. Oh, you're on East Coast time. Light Star is on East Coast time. So you're earlier than me. Light Star says, I like YouTube's non-disruptive advertising. It covers the chat box. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I don't know what they're thinking. Obviously, it's not conducive for us. I need this up here so that I can put this one on up in here. I'll put some more glue on there. I had a sheet out here for, well, this says white rose. I kind of like that, but now I got to put something in there. That may not stay, but we will see. Let's put this up here. And kind of piece it in here. Like this. Uh-oh. A Ballad of the White Rose. Need a white rose. Now I'm going to let this hang out. Let's see what Mr. Tim Holtz has in here. I doubt if he has a white rose. Got some little ones. This Jingle Bell. Got some in for Christmas. Here's the 2 for $25. There's a flower. I don't see a white rose though. Some little photo. I should put these together. A lot of poinsettias. That's pretty. A lot of Christmassy. There's another 2. I like the kids. A wreath, a little one. season's greetings. There's a sled. I like that. Oops. Now I'm dropping them all. Let's put these back in. I like the drummer boy. Oh, flowers. Candy cane. Lots of poinsettias and holly in this package of Christmas wreaths, stars. Aw. Oh, there's a Santa Claus, an old-fashioned Santa Claus. People. Peoples. I might save these for the December daily thing. Let's put the people back. He is not, Tim Holtz is not stingy with his, I say Tim Holtz, Ranger is not stingy with the packets that you buy. You pay a little bit of money for them, especially the ones that are current. Well, even the ones that aren't current, you still pay some money for. But they can get kind of expensive. But they're packed full. You aren't lacking for die cuts. All right, we'll keep. Let's put the twos back in there. Okay, let's see what I kept out. I got the white rose. So, and I was thinking maybe one of these could go in here. That's a little too big. Got a bow. Punched out there. And got the florals. Got the Santa Claus. Oh, and I've got these cows. I'm deciding what I want to do here. I pulled these out to use. I kind of like the bells, but they're a little too big for... I need some words. That's trash. I'm putting all of these in a pile because these are ones I saved out to use in this book. I might grab a people, but let's see, did I have another package? I didn't. Oh, I've got this one. I don't know if it'll fit in there. What? The stickum's not on the right side. I messed it all up. Was that my bells? No. What happened to my bells? He doesn't quite fit. I'll put him back in the other package. Now that one won't fit either then. My Santa Claus fit in there? Not quite. Oh, I think maybe those weren't down far enough. These are ones that I'm saving out for this journal. Alrighty. A little candy cane. There we go. These are the ones I saved out. I'll put that on there, this here, and this up above or down below. And up above here. I don't want to cover up I want some paper to show. Now I need sort of a word. Let's go to this magazine. Maybe I can find a Christmas word. Oh, we're going to do this star. I want to cut that up. Friends of the International Quilt Museum, preserving your family's heritage. I don't see anything Christmassy. Well, I see it over here, but I want the star instructions, so let's see. I want to find it, see if I can find a word. It's a shopping guide for, they have them for different states. This is Nebraska's. The history from pagan symbol to Christmas icon. That will be something I can use. Here's a Christmas quilt. I'm looking for a word. Christmas market. Ladies' night out. Buttermilk mist. No. I'm just looking for a word. Well, come back to that. Let's see what I have in my. Let's see what I have in my stash. We've got yarn. Another transparent art thing. Some more music. Some blue. I want a word. That's a cartoony. Some gold foil. A little envelope. It's a lady gardening. No words? How come I don't have any words? Here, oh, here's my words. So postage. Really, this is just junk. This really should go in a junk journal. There's not a whole lot of Christmas in here. All right, let's put that up and let's see what I have for words. These are things I pulled out to use. I got the word promise and another word promise. Feel the good. This is too big. Long haul. Beyond ordinary. $25. I like that. Until now. Your only job. One for the books. See. Handsome. Planner. History to you. Second. All right. I'm going to have to, I got some more magazines to cut up. I'm going to have to go through those, and I got a lottery ticket. All right, let's see. I'm kind of leaning toward To You. Here's legendary. Lucky number. I could go with the Secrets to a Good Life. All right, let's go back to here. The music. The Holly Brand, the Holly. The girls. What if I put the music over here? What happened to my Holly? The Holly in there. I could cut those apart. I'm not a fast crafter, you guys. And this way I still have my book. I might find another little star for that. I think that's what I'm going to do. And so let's start with the bell up here. I'm going to use my, let me come out and look at chat. I want to welcome you in on a Black Friday morning. Let me refresh my chat. Let me refresh my chat. And let's see, 10 Light says, good morning. Let's see. West Coast time. You guys aren't chatting. I like YouTube's non-destructible advertising. It covers the chat box. Halloween-themed tree. Spiders and witches. I've never grown okra. I always wanted a home where I could own a garden. Yeah, I understand that because I used to live in apartments and townhouses, and I always had planters. My parents always gardened. Now I'm staying with my older brother, and he's got a fairly large yard, and there's space for a garden, and I want to do more next year than I did last year. Last year was a lot of prep work. The soil, he never really amended it as he gardened, and it really needed some amending. And I bought a whole bunch of great big old pile of compost, and we put that up last year. Well, I guess that's down, so this might have to be rearranged. 2, 5. Let's put these gals on next. And I think the compost probably had too much nitrogen in it. So we got vegetables, but they were kind of small. A lot of vegetation. So I'm thinking, I was reading about it online, and they say when there's too much nitrogen in the soil, you'll get more foliage and less fruit. So, but they said just to let the vegetation compost over it, and it will kind of take care of, I'm hoping it'll kind of take care of itself. Let's see, I think if I trim this off a little here, make a little tag out of it. Put this up there. I think I'm happy with that. And let me clean the nozzle out. He got a lot of tomatoes. We got lots of butternut squash. The butternut squash was kind of a mistake. He wanted another cucumber. He told me to, next time I went, to get him another cucumber plant. And I thought I was getting a cucumber, but I wasn't. And I asked him, why didn't you plant that cucumber? He said, because it's not a cucumber. And I said, it's not, what is it? He said, you bought a squash. So we planted it, and man, it really produced. And our watermelons, early in the spring, the rabbits ate my watermelon plants. So I replanted them, and we got a lot of watermelon. And my brother was giving away watermelon to the neighbors. I'm good at planting it, but I'm not good at harvesting it. And my brother is good about going out in the morning and harvesting, so it kind of works good that way. I plant it and he harvests it. And we had zucchini and we had sweet corn. I couldn't eat a lot of sweet corn. My tummy wasn't taking it. But I'm hoping next year that I think I can cook the corn a little bit more, make cream corn and that. We'll see. And I had flowers. It got so hot out. When it gets hot out there, I can't be out. I can't take that heat. There we go. I think I'm happy with that page. Let's put the pen back in the... Yeah, I do good in the spring, the yard cleanup. I didn't do so great in the fall, this fall, but I usually do good in the spring and the fall. I feel like this needs something else, but I don't want to cover up all the lettering, so I think I'll just leave it. And flip it this way, open it up that way. That's just thread hanging down. So I got the last page here. It's Christmassy. I don't want to cover up all my pretty paper though. So let's see. I've got a postage. That could really go up there. And I can put something on this. So, got the gold foil. But again, I don't want to... And this is for a foiling pin, but I'm going to use it for other stuff. I got my lottery ticket. Now, some more music. I've got these. That clock. That's pretty foil. Always sorting. Always sorting. What I want to do on this page. Whoops. I don't know about this card. I almost feel like cutting the card and cutting out the jack. And just have I think I'll do that. Might as well. There'll be another card another day. Let's see. So I have to decide, do I want to, which side do I want to leave the belt on? I'll leave it on the bottom side. And I'm going to fussy cut him out here. And always when you have intricate places, use the tip of your scissors to fussy cut the intricate pieces. There we go. We'll save that. It looks like he's holding a, I don't know if I can get that. All of this is pretty intricate. There we go. I almost cut his thumb off. So, I'll save him for another page. Oh, where's that? I guess I put it back in the package that candy came. Like this one. What'd I do with the package? A hard to get out package. Kind of like the idea of putting the drummer boy on there too. got a little off of the back of that. Little piece. Yeah, you play around with the placement of this stuff. Till you get it how you like it. Kind of hard to get it to kind of like that. I need something that says Christmas. Lucky number. Got another one of these. Little bands. Yeah. Until I can get it glued down, it's going to be wobbly. Something in there. I wonder if I can glue that down. It's really foiling paper, but I've got more of this. I think I'm going to start putting this stuff on. Kind of fits. So is anybody going shopping today? Are you all staying home? Are you going to shop online? I think Jacqueline, she usually comes in here, is going to sell today. Then there's a pajama party going on. I'm kind of at the end of my budget for November, so I can't do much. I'm wondering if I should just cover that whole thing up. Or if I should come down and... I'll cover that up. It's hard to cut it. Maybe my other scissors. I got a piece of tape caught in there. Now I got it stuck on my finger. I'll put it up here. It's not a straight piece. Now I need a towel. That's okay. I think I like this better up above. I don't plan these pages out. I don't plan them out. They just go for it. So, what does this say? It doesn't say anything. It says to you. There's a 5. I put my 2s back in the package. Legendary. One for the books. It's always sorting. Find those pieces again. What did I do with them? My packages of Christmas. Here, they're over here. I don't know if I like that. I like the soldier. This might need to go on another page. I had a 2. Did I put them in the other package? Can't find them things. I get this stuff out, and then I put it back, and then I get it out, and I put it back. I was looking for my number 2. He's in here someplace. Trying to put like with like, all the people together. Branches. Floral. Can't find my 2s. And she's pretty. Okay, I think I got all the peoples. No, not quite. Kind of like how they fit in there. Must be in the other package. It's my jack that I cut. Words down in here. Whoops, they're falling out the other side. Yeah, that's what happens. I'll just leave these out. I'll put this one in. I wanted my twos. I had some twos. I don't know where I put them. They have to be in here. Huh. Well, you want them, you can't find them. Otherwise, they're in your face. They're not in there. All right. I guess I won't use them. I'll put the 5 in there. I wonder how the Santa Claus would look on there instead of my drummer. Well, now, where did those go off to? Here. Now, I have to remember that I'm going to be binding this, so I can't get too much in there. Let's tape measure. I'm kind of liking that. All right, let's go for it. I'm tired of fiddling around with it. I'm going to have to refill this fine art glitter glue pretty soon. Let's put the border on first over here. And then the Santa Claus I'm going to bring way down. Now I left some of the paper showing in here. I think this is Jacqueline's dyed paper. always so hard. I buried stuff. I'm always burying stuff. It's just smoother for me to use a towel to do this because I can rub it. If I rubbed it on this, I hit the... It's not a big deal, but... Alright, we'll do seasoned greetings. This is kind of a ranger. Yeah, my... Christmas greetings. And this one says season greetings. And I don't know, I feel like he needs a flower of sort. A little one. Didn't get that one all cut. I know there's that paper sticking on it. No, that's bare. Oh, I like her on there. I have a smaller one. I don't want to get too much on this page. I like her on there. I think I like her better over here. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Right there. Right beside Santa Claus. Alright, let me look at chat. I haven't been following chat too much. Chat filter. All messages. You guys aren't chatting, or I'm just not seeing it? We're still at the same place about okra. There's Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Welcome in, Joyce. Joyce says she loves okra. One year my okra got so tall, I had to cut it about 2 feet above the ground, and it kept producing. Wow. Yeah. I kind of like okra too. I like it breaded. I like it in soups. All right. I think I'm going to call this signature done. Whoops, what did I do? Glue this down here. I cut on to this. It's just the thread. Where's my scissors? Well, thread cut onto this. I'm liking it. I'm really not going for this page, but I don't want to cover up the text. And then you flip it, and you get the flip page here, and you get a little article in here in this pocket. And 25. Oh, there's my one of my twos. No, that was not a die cut. That was a paper. All right, I'm going to call this signature done. What time is it? 7:13. I go until 9. So I have this one upside down. It goes like this. Like this. We can put this inside of here. Now, do I want a page in there? For now, I will separate those two pages. And so Santa Claus comes out here with this. I like this. This is Mary Engelbright's book. I'm not destroying her art. I'm using her art. And this is a flip, gonna be a flip. So on this page, I'm going to do it transparent. And this might be kind of hard to open up with this seal. Well, maybe not. But I think I'll leave the seal that way. I think I'll open it up on the side, on the top and the side, like a page. Because it's bigger than this anyway. So let me just put it in like, well, it's going to flip. So I need it like this. So I don't need to, I just need to trim a little off of the side. And we can leave the top alone. So let's leave this for the, let's leave this for the flip here. And let's, I need my other scissors to cut that. Wherever they disappeared to. Put the cap on my glue. Alrighty. So I want to cut this here. If I can. As straight as I can. It won't be perfect. Let's see, I can open it up. And then I just want to cut this way. And this way. Now this is going to, no, it's going to stay when I'm cutting wrong here. know if I want to cut any more of that, because I can reach in there, and it's got a weird piece in there. Let's cut that off. If I can find it. And I can reach in there. So now this, I'm going to make a flip out of it, so this much of it will be folded over and go in here like this. And I'll still have to trim some off. So when I do this, I want to leave about 1/2 of an inch here, and I could take as a guide and put this right in here as a guide, and it just fits. It just fits. So let me put a tack of, pick this paper out. Let me put a tack of glue here. And when I do these transparent art journal pages, I only have to tack this stuff down because the 2 pages hold each other. Now I have to open this up, put this in right about there. Make it a little straight if I can. And then I'll have to put something here. How about this? It's not colored though. I had just not quite long enough. And I think I'm going to glue this one to the outside. It'll still cover it up, but it's going to be kind of hard to... I could finish cutting this open. I've already glued it down, but let's finish cutting it open. Now, oh, I'm still going to have to glue it to the outside. That's okay. Since this is fabric, I need to open this up again. When you do a transparent art journal page, you have to think about both sides of the paper. And then when I fold it like this, not only do I need to think about both sides of the paper, I need to think about the front and the back and the inside. Anything I put in here almost has to be two-sided. I can put, like this is an index card. I got 2 of them here. And these are double. These are double. I'm not going to use the whole thing. Oh. I just get so much on this desk, it's almost... I had a board that I put, like, here's my desk, and here's a computer desk here. And then my doorway is over here to that little stash room, and there's a shelf there. But I had a board that I put this way, a long board. I don't want to find a long piece of paper now. A board that I would put here, and I'm sitting here. And this board was fairly wide, and I could put things there. In the idea that after I was done, I would pick this stuff up and put the board away. But I never quite did that. And let's see, is there anything in here that I want? I think this is more farm related. I'm gonna get that off my desk altogether. You know what I think I'd like in here? I'll get to see what's... One of these books has those right at the front, these, but they're white on the back. And I'm liking, this is the introductory page and I bought these Christmas books to, really I bought them to alter. So I think I'm going to use these. I want to use these in my holiday art journal. I'm going to take this page out. I got 3 of these. They're Time Life books. Got them at the thrift store. And I could put these on, I'd have to go this way. It's my other scissors. They're longer blades. I could put one on each side, I think. Some page numbers. I'm always looking for scrap paper. I don't know. I got enough scrap paper. And scrap paper's never there when I want it. There's Becky. Becky said, I just put a photo on Instagram. Teresa, I just finished The Angel. You can watch it later. Oh, good morning, Miss Becky. Joyce says, I love okra. We've read that. Pretty little angel, Becky. She said she put it on Instagram. Shall we go look at Becky's angel? Let's go look at her angel. Let me get my phone out here. Oh, hold on. I gotta reach. Let's go look at Becky's angel. Oh, there goes the okra pod. Hold on. I gotta pick him up before I break him. Here we go. I went down into the paintbrushes. Oh, I'll reach for him later. He's on the floor. All right, hold on. Let's go look at Becky's angel. I gotta sign on to my phone. All right. Oh, do I have Instagram on here? Wells Fargo and Hobby Lobby. Yes, I do. And do I have that? Oh, right there. Oh, it's beautiful, Becky. Can I look at Becky's angel? Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Nice, nice, Becky. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Joy said, I'm not on Instagram. I need to think about it, I guess. Yes, you do. I don't. Instagram is a part of Facebook stuff. So I'm on Facebook, so I went ahead and did Instagram. I've got Facebook, Messenger, and Instagram all in one. Very nice, Miss Becky. And good morning, and thank you for sharing. It will also show up on Facebook, Becky says. So there you go. Becky says, hey to everyone and all. Okay. Well, very nice, Miss Becky. It's good to see you. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? I know you were cooking. You were cooking, weren't you? I think you were cooking Thanksgiving. Throw these away. Can't keep all the scraps. I like these because they're kind of medieval Christmas. Laura? Laura, Jersey. Hi, Jersey. Welcome in, welcome in. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? Did you get to spend some time with family? Both of you, Becky, Joyce. We were both tired when we got home. We got home fairly early, though. The lunch was at 1:30. We were out of there by 3:30. 4:30, I guess, and we were home by 5:30. And my brother was tired. All that driving tires him out, and I was kind of tired too. I sat in the recliner, and he went to bed. He slept all night. He got up. He wanted to watch He likes to watch Wheel of Fortune in the evenings, and he got up to watch it, but there was a game on. He said, oh, good, I'm going back to bed. I'm going to use this as a frame. This is Jacqueline's. I bet I could get some words out of this, too. I'm thinking about, out of that book, I'll bet I could get some words. Oh, let's see, do I want to use the whole piece? I'm doing a transparent page here. See, I think I would want it to come down. And I think I'll put a word there, and then on the back, what do I have here? Do I have, it's folded in. Is it folded in? No. I'm not. Oh yeah, it's folded here. Hold on. It goes like this. So this will come in here. It might be too large for it now. So I can't, I'm going to have to make it smaller. So I can put my words up there though. And so let's go ahead and put this on. Let's see, I'm going to have to measure. I have to measure. I think it's just perfect with this line right here. Right there. I'm going to cut it here. This is Jacqueline paper. Jacqueline's copy guide. It's really kind of cool. And of course, I didn't cut straight, did I? It's a little better. Now, I'm knocking things off with my... I'm going to have enough room for it, yes. So let's glue this on. And I'm just using the Fine Art glitter glue this morning. I'm going to have to refill it, so I might as well use it. Might as well use it. Put that on this way, and then I'm going to put another one on the back. Only put it, make sure I have it right side up. And then I think I'll put a word or a banner or something up there. I got words here. Becky, are you still in here? When are you going to stream again? Let's see, today's Friday. Monday? Sunday? Monday? I need to start joining Becky's streams back again. I get sidetracked with all my doings, and I've been sorting an awful lot of stuff lately. Okay, now this I'm going to tack in here. Let me open it up. I'm going to put it right in here, right below that gold seal. Right in there. So I think I'll tack it down on this side because I can see where the seal is. Can't always see where the page is, so let me get this one out. I don't know if that helped any. Put that white paper or this one under this. This is just gonna fit. I might need to trim it just a bit on the top or the bottom. Well, maybe I'll put it in and then trim it. I'm just going to tack it on the corners. Maybe on the sides here. And you'll see the glue, but it will dry transparent. Should have probably done this with my matchstick. Now I got it on my finger. Alrighty. I'm gonna put him right. Kind of center him underneath of the seal. But I think he's going just a little below the, I'm gonna pull him up. There. He's not straight, he's moving. He moved. He moved. Did he move? How come he's not straight here? Because this isn't straight, Mary. What do I have here? Ah! This folds here. I've got to do this again. It's in my way. I'm not having much good luck here. So this folds over this way. Now let's turn the page. And things aren't really straight. Hold on. Okay, I think that's the best I'm going to do. Now, I have this, which can, look, I think it's time to put it in the, because I can't gauge where I'm going to put things. I saved a flap here, so the flap will go on this way. And I'm thinking this can go here. But there's nothing on the back of this. I'm going to put this on some red. So let's put this on next. And the way I'm going to do it, this is my fold. So I'm going to put it, my glue right in here. And you see where these cuts are? I used woven paper. And I'm going to smoosh this out a little. I got a lot on there. All right, now I'm going to put this right here. She's thinking. And so it'll fold. It's not done. It's not closed up yet. No, it's not closed. It'll fold. How come it's not folding right? It's supposed to fold. I did something wrong. She did it wrong. I left that flap this way. All right. It's not perfect. This goes in here this way on the fold of the book. Now I got my glue all messy, but I think it will dry. Right in there. And then this folds this way. But it's not folding where it should. It should fold like this. And it's not quite. Pull that out. It's not quite how I wanted it. Maybe I need to glue this down. This will dry. This will dry transparent, this glue. Right in there. Now, it should fold this way, and it does. And this should fold this way, and it does. And now we got to put this back in. This I moved around enough to glue. I'm going to put a lot of glue on it. I lost my matchstick. Get me another one. And hopefully I have it right now. I'm going to turn it. This way. Still not quite right. But I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. It's not quite what I wanted, but it's good enough. And I'm going to trim the parts that's sticking out here. With my other scissors. I gummed these scissors up. Where's my scissors? Away. And what happened to the other one? Oh, I'll find it. There it is. Yeah, in the end, now I still need to put, I don't know what I did with it, that long strip in there. It got all messed up in the fracas in the fray here. So let's do this again. My shaky hand. I don't know what happened to him. He was here a minute ago. I lost him. Those are all my die cuts. All right, well, maybe I can do a lace or something. There's always a reason why things disappear. You didn't want to go on that page. Let's see if I can find some lacy lace. Those are the other two. I have the right type of lace for it. I could weave some string in there. That's really too big for my taste. I don't have. I could try to cut that down a little. Make a narrow strip out of it. Kind of like that. And that will go on the inside. And I better put it on this side. Make sure that that closes. And this will dry. It looks white now, but it will dry good. And we're going to glue that down. And hopefully that will stay. And yeah, I know it looks like snowballs now. Put all this back in the... Got a pocket there. Got two of them. Alrighty then. Yellow snow butterfly. Actually some washi on that now to close it. No, I don't have any Christmas, but I have some black and got some bumblebee. I've got some gold. It's not really wide though. Fish. some more black that's wider. I'm looking. All right, I think maybe that. Get it off my finger. So I know this looks bad right now. I'm going to put a stream of glue here, a little. And we're going to stick them up a little, Mary. Make it up high so I can always trim it off. Where are the page ends? We're just going to fold it over. And we'll see what happens. It's not how I wanted it. That's not what I wanted, but that may be what it is. It'll be a shorter page, but that's okay. I kind of like it anyway. It adds a tab to turn with. And we'll have blue on this side and black on this side. Actually, I kind of like the black on both sides. I think I'm going to cover this up too. Whatever I did with my washi. Where did it fly off to? Did it fly on the floor? Black washi. I can't. It must have blown on the floor. We could use this. I like this too. I think I knocked my washi off on the floor. I'm going to use this. We'll just see what I end up with here. I'm really cramped for space in here. All right, I'm liking this though. I'm liking it. I can't find out where the top of the page is. And then there. All right. I do like it. Now I've got 2 of these left. Do I want to do something with them? I kind of like to make them all kind of in a let's see here. I have to get out my pieces of paper again. I had that pretty green. Did I use that? No. I have this. And this could go here. And that other one on the other side. Let's fold this in half. This is Jacqueline dyed paper. I use it. I think she's going to sell this afternoon. I didn't see her in here this morning. She usually comes in the morning. But 4 o'clock, she usually sells on 4. Sometimes she changes her mind. Sometimes I announce it. And she said, oh, I decided not to sell. We're going to use this one, and we're not going to glue it down. We're going to make a flip out of it. So do I want to put something here? And then this one will go over here. And then there'll be kind of a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Too bad I don't have 2 more. I could put them on the other sides, but I don't. So let's center this one. Boy, I'm getting warm. Turn that fan toward me. I head it the other way in the morning when I get up because I don't like that fan blowing on me when I'm cold, but all right, now I'm going to put this in here, but let's put something on the back. Let's go ahead and do the other one. I'm not going to smush it down. All right, and we need something on the back of that one. So I'm thinking, and I'm going to go back in that book and see what I can find. The Gloria, because I'll probably make art journals out of these books. The prophecy. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool? I think Becky was looking at this. She said, isn't this a roll? I think I got this at Dollar Tree in their $5 bundle. I didn't buy it this year. I dug it out of my Christmas box. So, yep, that was a roll, Becky. She said that some time ago. I don't know if she is still around, but, well, this is music. What else is in here? The Annunciation. This is more Renaissance. This is more Renaissance. There's a lot of large pictures in here. I've got 3 books and it's on different themes. This is the Glory of Christmas. I think one is the Merriment of Christmas, and I don't know what the other one is. I'm looking for something to put on the back of those. These are pretty large. Music. This is all about, this is mostly religious in here, I think. It's all Renaissance. But I kind of like these because they kind of go with the other. What befell the kings later. I like these too. They kind of go with the other, I'm going to tear these out. They're kind of black and white, but they kind of go with these. Yeah, I'm going to tear up this book. She's tearing a book apart. But you know what? I got this book at the thrift store, and if nobody buys these things, they toss them anyway, so might as well buy them and enjoy them. Yeah, I'm going to destroy this one, but I want that picture. I still got half of an angel. All right. I want these. So I'm going to cut it out. This one and this one. I'm going to get part of this Journey of the Magi on here. But that's the way it goes. You get all this clip art. You get all of this clip art. And you only pay, you don't pay a whole lot for it. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's save these out. Now I have to, this is going to be a flip. So I need to move it down. Not that, no, see, it goes this way. Let's go ahead and score it. I'm going to put it right there. Do I want a word? I could use this. The ways deep and weather sharp, the dead of winter, and the camels galled, sore-footed, refractory, lying down in the snow. I don't know. Let's cut out the what's on the other side. A long time after the, well, let's see, now these three kings lived together for 2 or more years in the city of Suella, which they had founded near, I can put that with this, but then I'm going to cut that apart. Now, I'm looking for good text to go with my pictures. I think the poem is my best bet. That's over here. The three kings came riding from far away. Melchior and Gaspar and Balthazar, the three wise men out of the east were they, and they traveled by night, and they slept by day. And I could do that on the Three Kings one, which is this one. There's the Three Kings. And so I'm going to take text here. Now, let's just cut it down. So I've already got my fold here. So I want to put this up here, and this verse can go down, 3 caskets of gold with golden keys under that. And I can trim this off here. All right, I think I'm happy with this. Kind of tells the story of the 3 wise men on the bottom of it, on the back of it. Sometimes I smush this glue out, and sometimes I don't. I'm gonna need some more down in this corner. And it just fits. It just fits. Pull it up just a little, Meri. There. That one goes in there. Make sure I'm doing the right side. There we go. And then I'm going to make a flip. I'm going to up just a little right under that second note. Now I lost my match again. There it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm liking that. Now I just put something up there. And then on this one, where's my picture? Here's my picture. Let's score the paper. And hold it, and it'll flip up this way. And the picture is here. And these, I don't know if these are the 3 kings. It looks like 3 kings on horses. Their robes of crimson silk with rows of bells and pomegranates and furbelows. Their turbans like blossoming almond trees, they laid their offerings at his feet. The gold was their tribute to the king. Oh, this whole thing will fit on there, I think. This is the kind of the story of the three wise men. Only I think these wise men are kings on horses, not camels. The kings. It just fits. Maybe I can trim this a little bit more down here. My picture right at the top. All right. See, the Journey of the Magi, I would like to have that text, but it's on my picture, so maybe I can find it on another page here. So that goes there, and this will go in here. We three kings of Orient are. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star that shines with beauty bright. I have a star. Westward leading, still proceeding. Shine with your holy light. Yep. Oops. Maybe I'll make it up just a little on this right in there. Oops. I don't know why I jiggle things around so. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Now, do I want the star in here or do I want it? I don't think I want, although on the outside would be nice. I wonder if I have any documentation that says, that's not it. What happened to my pages? Did they blow away? I think they blew. Let's go back to the book and see if I got anything that says, refers to the Magi. There's my washi that fell. There's some trim. Oh, my pages here. This one and this one. What befell the kings later? I don't know if I want that. I don't want to know what befell them. Here, this says the three kings. That might be exactly what I want with this star. Yeah. And we could put what befell the kings on the back, but we'll see about that. All right. Let me put this book back. All right, I'm going to use the star. I got it at some Happy Mail, I believe. And we're going to use this. It's just kind of coming together for me. I didn't plan this out. I kind of hunt for things as I'm creating. And then it kind of just all falls together while I'm creating. Now I do think I'll put some ink around the edges of this one. I'm liking this a lot. I need the song. We three kings of Orient are. Let's get out my ink. What do I want? I have red. I have coffee, which is probably what I'll go for, and green, and walnut. The red would be kind of nice because it would pop it out, but I think the walnut will too. Now I'm just gonna there we go. All right, yeah, I'm liking that. Put lots of glue on that. I don't know what I did with my napkin. It's here someplace. I never. And then the three kings. What time is it? 8:20. I wanted to do wax seals, but I don't think I'm going to have time this morning. I fill up my time pretty fast when I do this stuff. Maybe I'll do wax seals tonight. I'm loving this. This whole thing, this whole signature kind of fell together. Now, on the back, I don't know if I want to use this. What befell the kings later? I think I'll put this back in the book and see if there's something else about kings in the book. Surely there is. Got a nutcracker. I don't know what that is. It's a trumpet. I don't know what's going on there. Pageantry. It looks like a king there. A modern day king. Holiday fires and fireworks. A profession of feasts and customs. A living tradition. The masks. God bless you, merry gentlemen. I've got one of these kings there, though. Old-fashioned cards. Parisian holiday. The Cratchits at dinner. This isn't the same book. This is the pageantry of Christmas. Let's get out that other book. Oh, is it? This one. Hold on. The Glory of Christmas. Let's see if I can't find something more about the kings in here. It's got these little pictures. There's the shepherd, the kingdom within, the letter of oh, I love this. I love this. This is going in here someplace. Kind of like a little shadow box. It's all Renaissance art. It's all Renaissance. I wish that it, oh here, the Golden Carol of the Three Wise Men. How would that fit? What's on the other side? Frankincense and myrrh. This is right where I tore this out too. I like this. Let's see what I have here. I want a back page. It just about fits. Just a little. Just a little. Well, I'm going to take it out. We'll see what happens here. Maybe I can make it fit. It's got the beautiful angels on the back. Maybe I can flip it. Now let's put these two back in here. They might come in handy, you never know. It's going to stay. I got the books to alter, so that's what I'm doing. I like this. This little signature is going to be about the three wise men. They're calling them the three kings there. And then you kind of open it up, and it's got this Renaissance, which is not necessarily three kings, but it kind of gives reminiscent of it in there. And this is more the Annunciation, I think. Or this one is. I'm not sure about this. But it's kind of a nod to the three kings. And when you flip it here, this is the three kings on the flips. So I'm kind of liking this. And then I want to use this. I guess cut it out first. I might have to cut some of the barcode off there, the staff, the music, to get it to fit. We'll see. And things are gonna fall. I just never have enough never quite have enough room on my desk. Yeah, it's just not quite. And this isn't straight. I'm not going to bother straightening it out. See, it's crooked in there. But the back one, I think, is straight. So what am I cutting off? This is the bottom, so I can, but I need to flip it. Let's see. Got it backwards. This way. I could flip it on this side. I'm not going to get men on there and get this on there. Let's cut this first. If I flip it here, it can open up to the angels. I like that. And things aren't going to be totally straight, but nothing in this book is totally straight. I got the three wise. The three wise men need to come over a little. I'm just going to cut that off. I'm thinking about taking this out and putting a piece on the back. Where's that? Because I could maybe do that. Here we go. Because I need my three wise men to show. This will go here, like this. Might need to fold it just a little bit more. Sorry to have to cut the music bars off, but it's the way it goes. And then this, I might just glue this one in. I need my three wise men. Boy, and he just fits. He just fits. Oh, I wanted that one to flip. I want to bring that down a little, but just going to, I don't know why they left all that space there. Didn't ask me my opinion. And see, the angels can be on the back here, and it could still have this in here. And I could still have some music there. Or I've got another angel there. I'll have to think about that one. I kind of like it just like that. Maybe put a Christmas flower on it. Let's put this on. What time is it? It's 8:32. I'm leaving at 9. I want to thank those of you who have come in and stayed with me all morning, and those of you who come in and said hello. I appreciate that. I know when I get going here, I'm really into what I'm doing. I don't think there was much chat going on today, but that's okay. It's the day after Thanksgiving. You guys you need a break. And I just had all sorts of fun doing this page. I've done 2 of them this morning. I'd kind of like to get this book done by December 1st so that I can work along with Dee Dee on her. I bought the book that she's using. I forget the name of it. All right, I'm going to, and I think I'll put some flowers on here. Let's trim this off a little. And I could make this one flip this way, but there's nothing on the other side. I think I'm just going to glue it down. And I'm just using my fine art glitter glue to glue this stuff down. I'm not going to smush that out. I'm going to let it smush naturally. I could bring that down a little. Let the top of the page show. I like that. Now you open it up. And I kind of like that. I think I'll take some flowers and dress it up just a little. And I got some holly. I can put some holly. There's a little flower. What do I have over here? If I can find a smaller piece. I don't think so. I think they're all pretty large. So I think I'll snip a piece of this off. Not sure how. I guess right there. That one there. This one in here. And this one down here. That kind of dresses it up. I might move those up a little. Maybe like that and like that. I'm liking that. Got a little. All right. Yeah. I'm not gonna have time to do the wax seals. Boo-hoo. I'll do them tonight. I stream tonight, Friday nights at 7:30. I usually go 7:30 to 10. And I'm tired by then. Sometimes I run a little over. Juju comes on after me when she streams. I don't know what her schedule is this week. Sometimes she has other things going, but Ginger Cat is always on there late at night. I'm usually tired at the end of my streams. I don't catch many streams after mine. Sometimes I catch Becky, but she and Dee Dee on Wednesdays. But this is Friday, so I think Barb Owen will be on this afternoon. Carol, it's not McDonald anymore. Wesleski? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Used to be Carol McDonald. All right, this needs maybe this holly in here. It needs some. It needs something. I'll cover up my. Just don't have it. They're mostly big flowers now. I think. Things are falling on me. Let's tuck these flowers in here. And the little man. That's trash. And that's my 5. Still looking for the 2. I'm wondering maybe just that. And we'll see what. That's trash. That's trash. Flower there. I don't know if I like it there though. I still have my jack of spades. Oh, I have a bow. Hold on. I have a bow. Bow should have gone up above. We'll save it for another page. I'm getting ready to call it a morning here in a minute or two. Just put these in with my people. I think I'm going to have to put these in a handy bag. They're going to fall out, I think. Just put these in on the other side. And I'm wondering if maybe I could cut a strip in here. Or tear a strip. Here, I've already torn. Carol at My Quiet Corner comes on Friday mornings after I stream. I like that. Now, just that little spot there. I can put it in here. I'm going to put the glue down and then I'll snip it off. I think I like that, and then I'll snip this part off. I think I like that. My wax paper is curling up on me. All right, let's give it some loving here. Now I need to open this up. I'm going to take this wax paper off anyway, so I'm just going to kind of do it on my table here. This is a page that I wove together out of paper strips. This whole signature, the base of it was trim this off, was paper strips. I almost threw them away. They were starting to bug me, and I had so many. I said, I'm just going to weave them together and make a paper, and it really made a nice signature here. It's the story of the Three Kings. And I even got the song in there on the last page, The Christmas Carol. And now a lot of people like to use a sponge, and they'll get their sponge on here and then they'll do it that way. I don't like doing that because I feel like I leave so much ink on the sponge. I'd rather get my ink on the paper. So I'm liking that. All right. Now, I can't see where I'm going. There we go. Now let's clean my glue off. Put this needle in it. goes up there. Grab my book. I still got some angels here. So this was a part of this signature. I don't know if I want it in there. It's going to be a, this is a flip. It's going to, I've already got this one in here. I finished this one this morning. So that one's going there. I'm liking that right there. And I have this page and this page. That's going to be a flip page. And this makes a nice signature right here. So this one, I think, now this is going to be a flip too, but he flips in the middle here. He opens up, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. And then these flip this way. I'm not going to put anything here because I've got this seal, and the seal kind of, when you flip it, I don't know. And I kind of like the paper showing behind. And then we've got this on the back. So I really think this needs to go in the center of a signature. And let's see. Oh, maybe I'll put that one back in there. What do I have in? This one is thinner. My center is right here. So I'm going to put this in here. And he fits. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now, I'm not sure if I want song. I've got song on the front of this, though. And I don't have song on this one. Do I have song in it? I don't think I have song in this one. You could go in between the two songs. I'm liking that. Now this goes someplace in there. Odd. An odd one out. I like that. I like that. That's upside down. Maybe my whole signature is upside down. There we go. It goes like this. I had it upside down. So there. And then we did the door. I might put something, this is upside down now. This goes like that. This is weird. I don't know if I meant to do this. How did I attach that there? I don't think this is meant to attach. It got stuck there. And I think I had this one in between. I might do something on this page. I don't really care for that cake by itself. But I like the recipe. So this might get some, maybe some Tim Holtz characters or flowers or something on it. So I have to decide which one do I want first here. I think this is this the beginning of the book? There's that. It says through the woods, and then you lift up. I think I missed it here. Where's my flip? Figure out which one is the first page. There's one in here that Meri Englebright's first page. It's not in here. I might have covered it up. No. Hold on, it's here someplace. I have to figure out the order that I want this book in. Thought it was in here. Under this one. I had it flipped. That's my woven page. Well, it has to be in this one. Yeah, under here. This is the first signature because it's over the river and through the woods. I think I'll put this in here like that. Yeah, that's the way I want it. It's upside down. I think this last page is upside down. No. Guess I'm going to have to put it this way. There we go. Now she's right side up. So I think I had her on the front. All right, let's see. I think I'll leave her on the front. And then you open it up, you get music, you get a little boy, you get the door, and the door opens. I don't have anything behind it yet. And then you get the first page of Meri Englebright, Over the River, Through the Woods, and then you have to, because I wanted this right side up, this is upside down, but I'm going to leave it. And then this is her information. I'll probably leave that. I might put an illustration or something down there. And these are pages to work on. Over the River, Through the Woods. And the recipe, and then it goes back. So that's the first signature. There's only 3. This is the front cover. Well, that's the back cover. This is the front cover. I'm going to leave it like that. And you open it up, and I put a little ATC. I might put another one or something up in there. So there's the first signature. And then I'm going to put this one in the middle, I think, because I've got 2 music pages for the facing on these. So I'm going to put this one in the middle, and it's got a tag. And I'm loving this paper. I'm loving how it crinkles. And this was some stationery. This came from Jacqueline, I think, because it's been dyed. And it's another Meri Englebright. Illustrations. I'm leaving those. I'm not disturbing those. And then this is the page that I worked on. I finished up this morning. There. I'm loving this because it's Santa Claus and a little girl, and then the kids over here. This is a good layout. I might use this as my thumbnail. And then the rest of that signature, and this is a flip, and then this closes. And then the last signature is this one. I really like how this music goes with this border in here. And then Over the River, Through the Woods. And this is, I'm leave Mary Engelbright's pages the same. I got a recipe out of the recipe book. And this is another Meri Engelbright. And then this is my Three Kings page that I worked on. And I'm really liking this. I struggled with this, but it came out nice. And you can see where all that, well, I think I covered it up though with the washi, all that spots of glue, but you don't see any spots of glue on here. And then this flips there. And then that's the last signature. And then this is the, and I don't think I've done anything to the back here. Does it open up? I haven't done anything on the back. But it closes up nice, and I think I will use my red. I haven't decided, but I think my red crochet thread to bind this would be real pretty. Gold would be pretty too, but the red would give it a pop of color. I'm going to do Coptic stitching, and I like Coptic binding because my book can grow thick. If you bind it first and then you put in all your pages and paraphernalia and everything, it can alligator out. And if you do Coptic binding, you can kind of bind it in a sense to make it the width of the book as you have put it in there. So it is 8:59 on the dot. Let's see, I was going to use that one as my thumbnail here that I liked with the Santa Claus and this one. This is going to be my thumbnail right here. So I worked on this page this morning. All I did was art journal this morning. So tonight I am going to work on wax seals. I want to thank you. Let me look at chat real quick. Let me refresh my chat and say goodbye to everybody. Carol at My Quiet Corner is coming on, I believe. Well, she's scheduled to come on. Let me look at the messages here. Oh, hi, Snow. Snow the squirrel. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Brenda. You just joined. Well, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to have you join us. Jacqueline Hunter, welcome in. A lot of new folks in here this morning. Welcome in. I have to tell you guys, when I stream, especially for you new people, I can't art and watch chat at the same time. So usually what I do is I'll go in and I'll work on my art. Sometimes I get really involved in it, but then I'll take a break and I'll come in and I'll chat with folks. But I'm running out of time now. Who else is in here? Ruth Lamb. Hi, Ruth. And gosh, it's hard to see the names on here. I love to be mom. Welcome in, welcome in. A lot of new folks in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brenda, Brenda Ashford, Brenda, hi, Jacqueline, Jackie Hunter, 406, Mrs. Gigi, Brenda, Joyce, welcome in, Light Star, she's been with me, I think, since the beginning. Light Star does a lot of AI. You know what, you guys, I didn't chat about AI once this morning. Shh, Mary, don't start now. Hi, Coloring View. Welcome in. Yeah. I think people are recuperating from Thanksgiving joys. Becky was here. She says, Scott and I will be off on a short road trip to Dallas. Oh, Dallas, North Carolina. I'll bet you thought Texas. I did think Texas. I have friends down in Dallas. Oh, college buddies. Oops, got an ad. She says Becky was waiting for him to get back from having the truck looked at before they hit the road. They're going to North Carolina. Be safe, Becky. They're probably gone now. Angie was here. She says, hello, Al. I can't stay. I'm out shopping. Joyce is hitting the Black Friday sales. I'm not Joyce, Angie. Becky showed an angel that she did on Instagram at Beck's Creations. If you're on Instagram, go look at Beck's Creations angel. It's beautiful. So we're back to where she showed it. So I need to say good morning to everybody. Have a great weekend. I will be on tonight at 7:30. I go from 7:30 to 10 on Friday evenings. Friday evenings have been my stream time since I started streaming. So not quite ready to give it up. I stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at from 6 a.m. to 9. Sometimes I come on early. I'm going to try to hit I call them the wee morning hours, at least once a month, maybe twice a month, where I'll come on at 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes some of the folks that, my early birds who are up and about, but they're getting ready for work, and they're just starting their day, and they can't stay from, if they're on the East Coast, my 6s, they're 7, and they've got to be out the door. So a couple of mornings a month, I think I'm going to come in on the wee morning hours, but it'll be on one of my regular mornings, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. And then my other stream times are Friday night from 7:30 to 10, and Sunday night from 6 to 10. And this is all Central Time. So I want to thank you guys for coming in. Have a great weekend. Don't spend all your money. But if you spend all your money, spend it on art. or go thrifting. I can't wait to hear about what Becky and Scott are doing in North Carolina. In Dallas, even. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.